Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am here for the May Sketch Challenge video. So this is formerly called the One Sketch Challenge, and this is hosted by lovely Lisa over at Crafting Diva. And each month, on the first of the month, there's a group of us that share projects all made using the same sketch. This is our sketch we're going to work with for today, and I have made a gatefold card, so I'll give you a quick little, if you want to see how I made that, please keep watching. I'd love to hear what you think. And yeah, and if you have a little bit of time, why don't you put the kettle on or pour yourself a glass of wine, it's after 5 o'clock, and check out all the other people who are participating in this challenge. They're all listed in my description box, and most are on YouTube. There are maybe just one or two that are on Instagram, but you'll find all the links and everything you need there. So without further ado, let's get crafting. Okay, so here is the sketch for today. This is from Lisa, and so to me it looks like a kind of rectangular card. So rather than just doing a kind of plain card base, I thought I might go for a gatefold card. So I took a piece of A4 card, and I have got this Crafter's Companion. What is it even called? The Ultimate Pro. Now, I will say it's got a whole heap of stuff in here which I never use. But this is quite a handy bit. So here it's got gatefold for an A5, gatefold for A4, a tri-fold A4, a half-fold A5, a half-fold A4, a 5-inch square fold, that sort of thing. So I used the gatefold A4 to score my card base. And so the card is A5 size. Let's see. Now I've squished it with my scoreboard. Okay. So, and what I thought was that I might do it this way up, but we'll see. I've done some cutting. So I'm using this collection, which I bought maybe a month ago, maybe not that much. It was released last year. It's the first edition of this Made to Make by Made to Surprise, and I missed the first time it came out, and then when I saw the second time I thought, I have to have it. So I have taken some of the papers, and the nice thing about these collections is you get the coordinating paper. So I've gone for these two patterns. I've taken some very pale sort of lilac-y cardstock from my stash, and a little bit of kind of brighter one. Oh, excuse me. And I have ran some of it through the embossing folder which came with it, which has got these lovely little leaves and wee toadstools on it. Love it. So can I squeeze everything into the one thing? So either what I kind of thought was something like that, and then underneath have this with that on there. So then I've got this strip up here, this strip here, this, maybe need to trim this down a little bit more. And then I've put a circle on top. Or like that. But I quite like the pattern at the bottom. So I'm going to start with a wee bit of glue. Now, this looks very Peely Valley to me. So I've just taken an inky brush and just go around the outside. So yeah, I am looking forward to seeing what everybody else makes. We're quite a big group now. But it's always interesting to see what people decide to make. So I'm just kind of lining it up with the centre. I'm not leaving really a gap there. Now I didn't cut this down, so the patterned paper at the top is just going to sit on top of this one. That's okay, I think. I think I used this embossing folder for a Deck the Year card, I think. So that's lined up there. And then pop that on the top. They're very pretty papers, I must say, in this collection. And lovely stamps. And the mushroom or toadstool die cut is very cute. So let's just put this on here too. I just cut it all down ahead of time because I didn't think you'd all want to sit and watch that. Now, this little stripey here, I'm just going to run like so. And yeah, I love seeing everybody's interpretation of this. I'm not usually very ambitious. I tend to go for a card. Occasionally an ETC, but people make all sorts of things, so it's definitely worth checking out all the list in my description box. So I'm going to just trim this a little bit. Let me use this. So let's just hope it'll do the 2 layers. Okay, let's see what that's like now. I think that's a bit more like the sketch. So just do a little. That's the only thing, isn't it, when you get double-sided papers? You have to make choices, but that's okay. That's all right. Okay. Stick this one on. Now, there we go. So now lining that up at the top. And then stick this panel on. And that's just lined up. So I've got a bit of variety with the texture there rather than a third patterned paper. And that was my thinking. Now, I have got a sentiment from the kit. I've done the 2 toadstools die cut. I've done a wee ladybird, and then I have got this. It's going to sit on there. So the idea is put these on here. And maybe the wee ladybird, or it could sit down there. I think what I shall do is do the same as I've done with the other panels. Just a light border around. I'm going to glue this on. Then I might just so put that on there. Now I tried to go with colours. I just die cut all of this out of white cardstock and then coloured it in to sort of go with the colours. basically I've taken the colours from this pretty gingham. And then I think what I will do is pop a little bit of this gingham behind the sentiment. And then pop that in its place. Up here, and maybe this little glitter down here. It's quite cute, isn't it? Now, so the butterflies and the ladybird and the sentiment all come from the stamps. This was the die cut, that's the embossing folders, the papers. The only thing I've added is the white card and the self-coloured cards, basically. And then, now I do have these very thin little stripes. I wonder, I might put a little bit inside, because otherwise, what am I going to do with this, basically? See this tape? I line it up on the side of my table when I've been die cutting to save it and reuse. And then I go and answer the doorbell and my t-shirt front is covered. Oh dear. Okay. So, what do you think? Does it look like it came from this? And that's quite a nice big size of a card. Yeah, I think that's turned out alright. What do you reckon? I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. Have you got this kit, this magazine? I'd love to hear what you've been making with it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will be back very soon with another crafty video. Bye now.